Hi, my name is Joshua Rice, and I want to talk to you today about highlight videos. Coaches use highlight videos as one of their main tools for recognizing players and evaluating them. There's some misconceptions about highlight videos. A lot of people think you have to have like fancy music or cool effects. Really, your highlight video should first of all, it should have all your best plays in the beginning, because most coaches will only look at your highlight video for maybe 15-30 seconds and make a decision on you after that. Sounds unfair, but you want to make sure that you put your best plays in the beginning so that the coaches get to see what your potential is. Also, a thing that helps is editing your videos. If you just have raw footage, a lot of times it's hard for coaches to follow you. They won't know where you are on a play. So you want to make it as easy as possible for the coach to see you, recognize you, and see your good plays. So editing is helpful, just showing where you are before the play, maybe freeze frame for a second and then highlighting where you are and then letting the play run. So a good highlighting video can definitely help you get noticed by college coaches. Hi, my name is Joshua Rice. Today I'd like to talk to you about a big question that a lot of high school athletes have, and that's, when does the recruiting process start? Now, a lot of people may think that it's when you get your first letter from a coach or you send in film or something like that. I certainly thought back when I was in high school the recruiting process started my senior year. After season was done, that's when I make my film and send it out and then try and get in contact with coaches. But actually the recruiting process can start as soon as you want, as soon as possible. There's a lot of coaches who are looking younger and younger for athletes to recruit, 7th, 8th grade. And so anything you can do right now would be helpful. A big thing is calling coaches, trying to make a contact with them, talking to a coach, trying to get them to know you. Another way to get to know coaches is going to camps and talking to them, and also sending out film. Even if you maybe don't have the greatest highlight film or greatest numbers at a combine, it's still worth it to talk to coaches and make that contact so they know who you are and hopefully get on their recruiting list.
Another thing going into college, education-wise, is to go into a degree, that'll be good for you. Something that you like, something that you enjoy, but also something that you can see yourself doing in the future. Like a lot of college athletes go into school thinking, oh, I'm just going to play football, and they don't have a backup plan. So when their football career is done, they're stuck with nothing. They don't have a degree, they haven't finished, or they're going into something that's pretty much they can't do anything with it. So my advice would be, coming out of high school, going into college, make sure your degree is applicable and it's something that you want to do, and make sure it's a good backup plan for you. Just in, if you're finished with football at the end of your career, it's something that'll work out for you, something that'll be good for you in your future. If there's one thing that I would have done differently, in high school while being recruited, was I wouldn't have gave a verbal commitment so early. Because when you do that, some teams tend to back off. Some schools tend to pull out. Like if they're offering you, they won't anymore. They'll look at somebody else. So that's one thing I would have done differently, is not commit so early.